Wide receiver comes in motion.
I feel like going to Seattle, but probably not.
Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And this defense, this crowd, this atmosphere, it can rattle an offense in a hurry.
You can shake them up. When you can get to the quarterback and affect them, we all know they become very human. They start seeing things. And with this crowd, they can't hear anything. This place is going absolutely nuts. Nice job rushing the pass.
This West Coast though.
And the Tigers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Floating away. He's going to... There he goes. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Clemson.
Great decision by the quarterback.
Yeah,
and there's a danger on defense. When you play man coverage against this guy, when you've got DBs and their backs are turned to the QB, if you're not careful,
last time I was there, I said
and by the time all those DBs and defenders had turned around, it was way too late. He was gone.
Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone for the 2, and they push that lead out to 8. They're coming out to tee it up with the kickoff.
I don't know if he's still there, because he said he was
a
trying to hype him in.
buzzkill for this crowd.
You hear that from him?
He'll bring it out. It's Tate. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Off-play action on first down. Gonna let it fly. Finds a spot in the middle. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam.
Watching this?
And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Ohio State. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
Man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game.
I will reach that Puerto Rico.
Looking downfield, it's Saying. Intercepted to stop the threat.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window. It ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
They want to try to pull even right now as they're going for the onside kick here in the 3rd. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but that's why they're called the hands team. Great job recovering that ball.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They wheeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. It's Williams. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Motion from the wide receiver. He might want another play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Still looking, on the move. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest...
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Wants to throw. It's Klubnik. Pocket breaking down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Man, this guy is just starting to take this game over. Sack on first down, sack on second down. And now on third down, this offense, they better identify where this guy's lining up. And they better get him double teamed because they can't block him right now.
Working on the right. He cannot.
I mean, man, I gotta be a distance.
When you play zone coverage, you got a wide receiver that's a beast. It becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Quarterback making checks. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Trying to beat the D deep. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Wide receiver going in motion. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll run it out of the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
I don't know. Sometimes go to
There you
off
go.
on the
You
other
don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these line?
Touchdown, Buckeyes! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
So with the lead at 4, they're going to go for 2 to make sure they don't lose it on a late touchdown. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. And this will be caught as they convert the 2.
And it's more common to throw for the 2-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot, you can tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, nice 2-point conversion.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Not batty, dude. It's not bad.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They got it on offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Man, those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense a hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
A strike downfield. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Offense trying to keep him off.
Yeah, oh God, I was thinking the same way, like, get yourself back his head.
Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Here's a throw downfield late. Got it in stride at the 15. Touchdown, Clemson. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And such a great job by the offense, able to execute there and score a touchdown late in this game. You know, you try to simulate that in practice, but you just can't do it. Guys are going to have to step up when it matters the most under the bright lights, and they did it there. 1 point away from taking the lead.
I could do it.
Looking for a man. It's Klubnik. Incomplete, and the two-point conversion attempt was no good, and they might be second-guessing that decision.
I'm trying to get it there, but that's just, I mean, it got there. I didn't know which user he was using.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jackson. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up.
And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49. Power football with the run. Taking it the other way. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking to throw on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Randall. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Right.
Timeout called by the defense.
Everybody play their own different
side. The sideline and try to make adjustments. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. That's reeled in. It's Moore. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And that's a perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays. Don't want to give up those first downs, and just make that clock run.
Catch in the middle. It's Randall. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
I go big off the fight schedule. Like, kind of thing you here, this time, that time, we load these bags up and shit.
Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
I'll be watching YouTube. I be watching my videos out there too, my YouTube videos.
To the air, it's Klubnik. Here's a hit. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. On the move. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The defense will use a timeout here. There are 16 seconds left to play. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He splits the uprights. There's a lot of celebrating going on over there, but there is still time left on the clock.
You can't say enough about this kid's poise. You're playing on the road. The crowd's going crazy, willing you to miss this kick, but he stayed dialed in, puts it through the upright, David, to give his team the lead here late.
It's crazy because it's nerve-wracking. You put your body on the line for so long, and then it comes down to a kick, and he has to be clutch in a hostile environment, and he comes through for his squad.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game.
I said that's lazy.
They got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Looking to throw on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Makes the catch on the left. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. Line gets set.
I'm gonna lie, the animations in college football is so fast. I said Madden should be better. The animations in this should just be.
Gotta find a completion on this one. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. It's incomplete, and they had a chance in the end zone, and he just couldn't come up with it, and that's going to do it. You sort of think that over the years you get immune to these types of upsets, but this one is a shocker that might go on the list of all time.
Dude, huge win. Like, you can't say enough about being a team with a considerable talent disadvantage. Like, you're the underdog for a reason. You go in, this is a top 10 team you're playing against. Like, everything says you shouldn't win, but Palmer, they came out and they absolutely took care of business.
Yeah, they showed up in the biggest moment. You got to give these players a ton of credit. They may not be as talented as their opponent, but this was a game and an opportunity that they took advantage of. They made the plays they needed to make. They put the rest of college football on alert with this win. This is one these fans will be talking about for years.
See my shit. We got 33 and 3. 33 and 14. See my shit. I'm a upperclassman division. It's about the leaderboard. I lost this Indiana game. I should have won that shit, bro. 8-13. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, it was just a point to like, I just kept throwing. I kept going for it. They think they're stopping me. Miami defense had good ass defense. Like Indiana got good defense. Yeah, I used Utah earlier. Just, that nigga McMillan is arguing this shit too. Hell nah. I'm undefeated with LSU. Good. I'm undefeated with them niggas. I put that shit on tier 1. That's like the highest rank. Yeah, I sent Lavetti. I got no secrets here.
Welcome everyone to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on another SEC rival, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing
Let's
rolling.
This said next Friday gonna snow, but it's just a 60
Georgia
degrees.
likely to kick it deep to get things started.
Shit, bro. Still, bro.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
So we need to get the hot weather back. The last Saturday,
Offense changing the play. Off the play fake on first down. Working that left side. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? And the Tigers come to the line to hurry up. Well, LSU receivers are known for their swagger. That is swagger well earned after that one.
You go outside and you make plays like...
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
It's a different type of feeling when you're down.
The connection now staring at a third down.
That makes sense. Oh, no.
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Rushes on him. And they fail to hook up on third down.
Well, they try to throw for it there on third down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
He said his brother was on the game. He couldn't play.
On fourth down,
so that's why Isaiah took the controller. It was like,
he wants to go
deep. Got to run it, man. I'm going to say, I'm better playing. I don't have like 20 spot.
With an interception. He was hoping for that interception return for the touchdown, but he's brought down at the 27.
Before you change,
Joe, number one for a defense is to create negative plays, create turnovers. How about this? Opening drive of the football game, getting the big turnover, setting your offense up in great position, and building some mojo. This defense, that is a picture-perfect start.
They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, you get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running.
They'll try the right side. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. On third down, he drops the throw. Pulls it in. It's Branch. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Bulldogs will go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Branch. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the threes. We need sixes.
Russell to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Going to work on second down. The red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. To the ground with the back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Back to pass, it's Stockton. Lets it fly. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down.
I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Let's it go to the end zone.
The
incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out of the field and make some stops.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played.
Working that deep right side. An excellent concentration on the catch.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play. And you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47.
So you actually the wrong guy.
Might be changing the route. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game. Throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
Man, when you go over the middle, you got to be willing to take the punishment. You're going to get hit a lot of times anyways, so you might as well catch the football. But his arm's starting to look a little bit like Reese Davis when the check comes at dinner.
You get the party started first.
Just as he released the pass, it's incomplete.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays. But you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
Talking about what?
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field possession.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the back. Shakes off the defender. And they give him enough for the 1st down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the 1st. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Finds his man. It's Branch. At the 45 on his way. There he goes. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Jordan. a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might
Just
as well
need to
get
buy
our
some
top
more
one
hoes,
out
but
because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Extra point here will give
I
them the
think he
lead.
can still infirm you.
And the extra point puts them on top by one. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And he finished with a 64-yard sprint to the house. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. The short hand, it's sharp. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Throws to the wideout. Finds him.
Yeah, I forgot. Like that, the back there, he's looking at the spot. He's taking a shot.
To the 35. First down.
This is really convincing to come on.
Wants to throw on first down. Fires left. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. LSU quick to the line. Motion from the wideout.
No, bro, I'll be goddamn driving back.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Quickly complete. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line.
I'm gonna say he'll never admit it. He probably would never admit it.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, LSU.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
Looking for the two-point try. Wants to go up top. And the sticky fingers allow them to grab the two-point conversion. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Or you just get a mix. That's usually what you get anyway.
He'll bring it out. It's Branch. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll try the run. Oh, he's got some space. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Trying play action. Here comes the heat. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Punch it out of the air. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
And I love QBs that understand when they need to put some extra sauce on the football. You see your guys sit down in the zone, running a curl, boom, fire that puppy to him, get it on him now so he can catch it before he gets destroyed. Nice job by the QB putting a little extra sauce on it.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical.
Pulls it in down the middle. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. LSU right back to the line. Wants to throw again. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. LSU getting set on 1st and 10.
Você pode ter niggas at UNC.
From the gun, running back on the move. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the tight end. On the option. Now the toss.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. Right out trying to get it in. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the line.
Got all my class. I guess associates, so you can tell it for some shit. AT.
The Tigers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Moving away from pressure. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here.
Anybody 25.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So
you don't want to use your whole team. Your whole team is
in the first half.
Oh, this is good.
To the air. It's Stockton. Bringing the heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a 1st down here late in the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Wants to go up top on 1st down. There's the pressure. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Back to pass on 2nd down. He'll take the deep shot. It's incomplete. They tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect.
Yeah. Some Ivy League schools,
LSU ready to boot it away and open this 2nd half.
Turn the film on.
He'll bring it
I
out.
don't know. Sometimes you gotta see film. Even though you did go to an ass boost.
There, but a good return.
Let me see people out there.
Gets it to the 28. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
Those two. Like I said, for
looking to throw, it's Stockton. Catch in the middle, it's Bell. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Dogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man.
Oh.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So it's not just a strong running game. The Dogs can be dangerous with those weapons up top.
And I think when you've seen Georgia really dominate in college football over the last several years, it's because they've been more aggressive, more willing to throw the football early downs, trust their quarterback, not just the ground game.
Yeah.
And the Bulldogs will have it first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under fire. And the pass.
She was asked a question. She was like, "When's your graduation?" I was telling her that I'm taking some mission.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it. And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas. Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort.
What's up?
Got enough space. Touchdown, Dogs.
Yeah, Coliseum.
And they take it in for 6 more points.
That's on the east side of Charlotte.
Football oftentimes gets won by the teams who play the best on the critical
Yeah, the Coliseum. That's what they call it, but it was Coliseum. It's like Greensboro Coliseum. It's like a venue.
Third down, able to put his team on his back, use his legs to extend and buy time, and then go score. Awesome job.
So we're not like UNC Charlotte. We're not a big ass.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback.
Yeah, what?
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Last time they had it, just an aerial assault. Precision execution, moves right down the field and put it in the end zone. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away.
Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
See, not all linebackers are just big meatheads, right? They come downhill and hit you in the mouth. What a good job of understanding. It's a passing situation. I drop back. I see it. I break on the football in zone coverage. Give me that rock.
He'll pull it down and run. Turning it on. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Inside the 40. Past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And they turn it into a defensive score. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
And that's just the guy you want
to
find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners, takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
They won't go away that much.
He finds the end zone for the 2, and now the lead is 7. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Coming out with it, it's Branch. He stopped short of the 20 of the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Under fire. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
A lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive. First play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Pressure coming. And this defense is bringing the heat up.
Man,
there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack on 2 consecutive plays, and now on 3rd down.
He's been outside in college.
He stopped short, and it's 4th down.
So it was up.
Love the coverage and not giving
So
up.
Emeka was in a...
Their 3rd down, smothering the receiver. As soon as he caught the ball, down he went. They've got this offense pinned.
And that one throws incomplete. A huge stand by the defense. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. Sometimes just
after that 300-yard performance in the board game,
set up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
I know the team was like, they had ready no things.
Pocket breaking down. This is picked off in the end zone, but the officials are saying
go for it here, ball from row. Go for it.
Just an incomplete pass and a huge break for the offense.
Take a field goal, 30, it's 28, 30, 21.
They can make this a 2-possession game with a field goal, but they want to put a little distance, a little cushion to their lead. They'll go for it on 4th down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Not a chance. Missed it. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from the game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses, wasted drive, wasted opportunities.
No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll give it to him again. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Georgia going up tempo.
That wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Leaves it with the running back. Runs through a tackle. Breaks into the open. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They piece together a couple of 1st downs, and here they come again. Makes the grab. It's Frazier. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Oh, he had it right down the middle, and just squirted it right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity.
No, I'm wrong. I think I called well there, but that's what you should try.
Looking to throw it, Stockton.
If it's not homecoming, if it's just the regular going on, there's not no college shit.
Taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first.
College shit, then they're getting into a point. It's like, he's talking to just 20-year-olds.
He leaves it with his back. At the 20, he's got space. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
caught behind the line. It's Thomas. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Thanks.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the 4th. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback.
What should I do right here? You aggressive?
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And man, the big fellas up
So
front, they don't get a lot
2
of
minutes,
credit.
bro,
They're
like,
not talked about a lot unless it's
I plan
negative,
to win
but
at this point.
they're
It's
a
like,
big
I thought all
component,
this.
man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game.
I think I picked up Hogan. It's like the
Ball
third
they
down play, man.
dial
It's
up
gonna
on
take that
second and a long way to go. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. He's going for the big play. And this will be picked off, a costly turnover in a tie game. And they'll get him down after a solid return. The pressure was rising, drama just encapsulating this entire stadium, and the defense comes up with that pick.
Yeah, so the quarterback, he's got to be able to handle this situation. Obviously, everything gets elevated. Everything has to happen a split second sooner. You feel the crowd noise. You can feel the energy, but you've got to keep poise. And you just wonder in this juncture of the game if the quarterback's starting to lose his cool.
He breaks the tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
And man, with that run, I think it kind of handcuffs you. I think you want to save that last time out when you need it for your field goal unit or whatever that looks like. Running the football there, man, keeping that clock ticking. I don't necessarily love that call.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster.
And you got to think about when you want to use that final timeout, when you're going to clock it. Every single second counts. You need a field goal to win, but you got to manage this clock.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football.
There's a
Defense was
when they
locked down.
attempt to
Quarterback, great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
Got his man on the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game.
There he goes. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
I know you won't know that.
The
So
offense
maybe
will
you get
use
matched
a
up there, like
clock
it's
to stop with 22 seconds left. Huge play.
Yeah, we're doing that now, but
red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. Might be calling a hot route.
Yeah.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Wide open downfield. Touchdown LSU! They move on top here in the 4th.
Man, this game has been some back and forth. Now you take the lead late. Nice job by the offense, and now you just need your defense to come through for you. One more time. One stop Less than a minute remaining. Go out there, finish this thing.
Yeah, graduation trip. It is.
The extra point is scored, and now in the fourth, there will be a touchdown and an extra
I got to do it on a Sunday. It's not like a Friday and a Saturday. Sunday.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone.
He's got to go back to the regular lives the next day, Monday.
17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
Yeah, it's like, if you guys are Friday, come up the weekend.
17. To throw, it's Stockton. He's taking the deep shot. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
And this defense has set him up with a big play.
I was thinking about, I don't know. Going out the country. Grad trip out the country. That'll be smooth. Yeah, everybody want to come. This be money ready. Yeah. It's a trip. Niggas should not be trying to go on a trip, and that's what probably what niggas need. That's probably Ray and this nigga Ali need. A fucking trip. Shit, that's a fact. That's a fact too. Really good. I gotta say, my LinkedIn profile. Yeah, I was like, damn, who's this nigga? I was like, I don't think their profile picture like that. He need to update his shit and put goddamn graduate or NCCU alumni. He used to have student at Snuggline Central. He need to update his shit. So what? They get a lot of good jobs.
Welcome everyone to Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana.
Like, I don't want to go to New York.
Hoosiers. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Indiana Hoosiers.
I do not want to go over there.
Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack.
I be thinking about like, oh, I want to live so bad. What is
to it all week.
If I'm making 80K and if you're making 200K in Wisconsin, and would you take less money to live where you want to live at, or would you just
and the Hoosiers
say fuck it and live where you want to sit at? If the money's good though.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They're looking for an advantage to the right. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Makes the grab. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds.
On a big third down, love the discipline by the defense. You got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
Using his feet to buy time. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to give it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 30. Racing down the left side. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go route, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough to get run by. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
He's into the end zone for the 2, and he gives them the lead. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board.
Yeah, that's one thing I would say.
He'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go.
$7
drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Snags a quick pass on the left. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
Yeah, it is good.
It's a bad sign on offense.
It just be overpriced.
Free at your running back. That means guys up front aren't getting their blocks. Just too many hats getting to the ball carrier. I love his effort, making multiple guys miss, but still, it's a negative play.
Throws to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Off the play fake on first down. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
And I think on that last play, it's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over from the moment the ball left his hand.
It'll be third and long. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Fires to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Yeah, and those in-breaking routes with the quarterback and a receiver have to be really dialed in, really trustworthy because you're throwing to the middle of the field with so many hands. Nice job by the defense breaking on the football and taking that in away.
Gonna look downfield again. Release to the back. This time it's complete. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Texas. Why not double the try total and go for 2?
And the offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
Throw to the end zone. Picked off.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just gravy.
The last
The kickoff
2
unit
decades,
is
man, I
out
can't
there,
remember
and
anybody
boy, did
like
that
that. Somebody
last
in the
drive
draft.
quiet this crowd. And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Indian, that's so
First play of this drive
I don't
comes
think
from
I'm
the
on. That's
14-yard line.
the Eagles.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. At the 40, there he goes. Gashing the knee on the right. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Using his legs, it's Temby. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
He wants it all. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
3rd and short, I have no problem with RPO because I can run it or I can throw it if I see something opening. Maybe he should have ran that one. You got 2 downs possibly. Still try to make it happen, but he definitely didn't throw an accurate ball.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Here's a heat. Unleashes to the end zone. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Washington. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The Longhorns will hustle to the line. Quarterback making adjustments. Dropping back, it's Manning. Shoots it to the left. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. The timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half. This was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of...
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. On the run, still looking. On the move, he fires. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. snake eyes.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on fourth down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense.
Unleashes one deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Backed up now here, second and long. Now on the move. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Hoosiers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Gets it out quickly. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
And I think that completion is as good as a first down, right? Because you set yourself up now in 4th and inches. Quarterback sneak's going to get it done. You can keep this drive alive.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. They're working that left side. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Indiana!
And I like this offense not panicking, executing on this drive, and driving down the field and tying this football game up. I love the no panic, just stay chill, and now we got ourselves a football game.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action on first down. Quarterback moving. Firing to the right, complete. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. And the Longhorns are in the hurry-up.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Behind the chains now on second and long. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Manning. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Looking to throw. Scrambling away. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks like he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Going right to work up top. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
And the offense tried to get it to their playmaker quick and see if he could get the first down a little bit short. But what did I do? I made this a manageable 4th down. Now it's decision time. What do I want to do?
Wide receiver comes in motion. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. With the catch, it's Williams. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? This offense has it with really good field position. Back to throw, it's Manning. Snagged out of the air. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Longhorns want to crank the tempo. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. He caught it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. This dude is lighting it up for the Horns, and some old-school Horn fans starting to think about that 500-yard 4-touchdown day Vince Young had against Oklahoma State.
Bringing back great memories, and there's been some good runs at quarterback. You think about Colt McCoy, too, man. He put up some serious numbers, some serious wins. Can this be the next guy to catapult this offense, to bring Texas back to prominence?
I'll tell you, it's tough to complete 2-point conversions. Obviously, very small windows to throw into. Couldn't come away with that one. Let's see how that affects the outcome.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Working the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll rush to the line. Clock stop for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
This time on target. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football. And this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Hoosiers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass, it's Mendoza. Dances away to buy time. Got him downfield. And he'll be brought down. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Looking to throw for it. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half. close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They march 79 yards on the drive. And the capper a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wants to adjust the pattern. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He uncorks one deep. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Now the play fake. Rushes on him. Trying to burn this defensive back. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find
the game. I was angry. I was gonna change it, but that's right. They give me an L for that. Nigga, they give me an L for that, and I wasn't even lagging. So I'm saying, like, half these L's is like, I probably lost like 8 times. Like, you get all this lagging shit, we giving you unnecessary L's. I'll play one more to hop off and start applying the jobs to get my pay. That's it. You do. That'd be good for y'all. I think that should get Malik Willis. That should get Malik Willis. Y'all niggas need a new head coach, need a new QB, new receivers.
Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
So I like on Indeed sometimes.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions.
Applying for all these jobs with my hair, they do the same process every time.
Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go.
This dog crowd is
off the leash here. Bringing noise
on third down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first third down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you can regroup, because this environment is hostile.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Makes a grab past the marker. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He'll get rid of it. Connection to the right. Turning it on. Made a defender miss. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise. On the opening drive, nice execution. They score the touchdown. That was a big touchdown. It's not all good for this offense being aggressive. Whatever. It's the first possession. You don't get the two-point conversion. You still got a lot of time left to make up for it.
Look at Shenanigans. Using him in this game he'd be so cheesy.
Here he comes with the return.
It's like using stuff.
He's got great speed. He's got an alley. Can they catch it? They won't get him in. Touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you can see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. These two teams swapping early scores, and they'll try to move back on top, starting the drive down 7-6. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Running back searching for a hole. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Dropping back, it's Stockton. Flushed out of the pocket. The throw. Makes the grab. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker.
He's just got a knack, doesn't he? Just finds his way out of things and scrambles outside the pocket and then makes plays, gets completions. It's just so frustrating for a defense to try to bottle a guy up like this with so much talent.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it.
Good,
and it's picked off right at the goal line. And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone, and you turn it over.
Momentum, it plays a big role for teams and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field, you've got to be able to come away with points. Even if it's not going to be a touchdown, you are not leaving this area of the field without putting at least 3 up on the board. Missed opportunity for the offense.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, never complain.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Second down, they'll go to the air. Get it out on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
He might want another play. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the catch. It's Wallace. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously, the fluke.
It's a running room. After the filthy move, he's got room. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
That's all I need. That's all I need this time.
Want to move quickly. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Looking left. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed.
But I cannot run the ball from nothing, bro. It's like everything got to be.
Get it to him, let him do the rest.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Lacy. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period.
For me to run the ball, bro, I gotta have.
And Georgia is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second.
I know throwing the ball is like.
Off with a touchdown right here.
Shit.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Touchdown, Rebels! How about this backstand on track and getting it out of the end zone? They'll line up to go for two. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost. No problem.
When you
start in the black zone inside your own 20.
No, they did. They did. I be forgetting he was hurt.
The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Every coordinator has a couple of two-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. For this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive back.
That's all niggas do.
That's caught. It's Bell. Breaks into the open. Works his way into the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw?
I'm already long.
Time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Snagged in the middle. It's Frazier. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down and they're down to the 42. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Stockton. Got it in the middle, it's Branch. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
The Dogs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. DB's right up on the receiver. And that ball's free behind the line. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. That last one was just a crushing penalty for this defense. Here comes 2nd and 1. Motion from the wide receiver. Hand off from the shotgun. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break.
Yeah, I TD Snoop, like, what the fuck is that? These niggas got the game so weird.
This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
It's ass. I'm telling you, all these niggas don't play the scene, though. They're all ass.
A whole lot in getting the football.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to get down if I saw it.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense.
My screen's so long, bro.
Get them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional.
This video is still
situations. Really good job by the defense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's loose. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo. Quarterback making checks.
Space this nigga out. What's coming?
Off the play fake on first down, lost the throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So now it's 2nd and 1.
I'm gonna lie. Even if that nigga from Oregon went to the draft, I don't think they would have went to the draft.
Again after the incompletion. Find space on the right.
Because the Browns need to see it. They don't need a quarterback right
down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The Rebels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's 4th down.
I be hating that shit. Like, they line up all the way close to the fucking out of bounds.
Here we go on 4th and goal, ground to cover. The snap sets up the throw. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
And that's just a fantastic job of executing the 2-minute type situation by this offense.
I be calling crazy coaches. That's because I be knowing how to like audible.
End of game. Quarterback, really nice job. Good job by the staff, too, getting the plays in quickly so they could get up to the line of scrimmage and get going. And them scoring that touchdown with seconds to go here.
I mean, still, it's goal line. It's not a blitzing game. It's a goal line.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the 2nd quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for gambling like that.
Sends it downfield. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass as 1 second remains. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Wants to throw. It's Stockton. Quarterback strolling away from heat. He'll try to do it himself. Quarterback gets the 1st down and more. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break.
It was good. We went to the Steelers.
And the Rebels will boot it away to start the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Jones. He only needs a sliver of daylight. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the 2nd half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the 2nd half.
You know, and I think then if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
To the air on 1st down. Fires left. He's got it. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Scanning the field, it's Stockton. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Fires on the move. Oh, he just dropped it so close to his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's good. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Just keeps slinging it. Using the quick game. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going.
I don't know, I give him the 4.2 because he's like, play calls, because I was saying play calls be so like, he's like, what you want to do, blitz or you want to do?
Exactly what to do, and how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
And we did not all the way through.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
This guy beat. This guy keeps going.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. A strike downfield. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play, and they pick up a first down. The Rebels in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Looking to throw on first down. Has to let this one go off his back foot. Complete in the middle. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. It's no surprise at all to find a Georgia defensive lineman wreaking havoc in the backfield.
Find those big, physical, aggressive dudes that can be physical enough to play the run in the...
There he goes. And he's dragged down.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
Got it, looking for a first. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a fourth down.
Quarterback may change this route. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. And the Rebels will try to move the chains on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Gets drilled as he releases it. The ball just triples to the ground.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
From the shotgun, the inside give. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
A quick touch pass to the receiver. Got room to work. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all right after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this group, David, if I were allowed to have push passes. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Throws to the wideout.
Oh,
Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
Offenses know and work on it all week. Third downs. We got to be really, really good. This offense not good on this 3rd down. It could come back to bite him.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down.
So
And
I
he's
sold that
brought
call.
down after a nice game. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. Georgia ready to dial it up on another 1st down. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets rid of it. It's complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Hey, if you're the defensive coordinator, you might want to start thinking about spying this QB because of his speed and athleticism. He just showed you how he can hurt you getting out on the perimeter and then throwing. If you've got somebody athletic that can go sideline to sideline, that might be a good move moving forward.
It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here, missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or 2 miss and pick up the 1st down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
4th and 1, I think everybody in the stadium knew what was coming. It was going to be QB sneak, trying to get some push. Quarterback, see if you can find a crease, pick up the 1st.
Touchdown, Dogs! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
How nice is it to know, man, late in the ball game when I need it, I can keep the football on the ground, not get super complicated, pound the rock, get in the end zone.
And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Pass to 50. The 30. Inside the 10. He took that baby all the way to the house. A pick 2, as it were.
Man, you talk about going from the highest of highs to the lowest of lows. You score, you take the lead, you go for the extra point. By the way, you're up 1. I don't know why you want to be up 2. You want to be up 3, so you probably should have gone for 2. But the defense comes through with a big block, returns it, and they get all the momentum back right on their side.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. As this offense tries to drain the clock, take the play clock down to a fraction of a second. Don't give the defense an inch to breathe. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point. The offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Find some fresh air. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
Sergeant, know that
No
game.
mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the...
Oh, he's got some space. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. 1st and 10 coming up. The give, and tick, 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 tick. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
And this situation here on 2nd down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Rebels decide to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To the air, it's Stockton. Buying some time. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Frazier. And eventually taken down. What about that spin move? Gives him the 1st down yardage. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught. It's Branch. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Grabbed in the middle. It's Delp. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Georgia comes quickly to the line. The give on the inside. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
I hate the play call. It's going to kill you. It takes way too much time running the football outside and then not getting out of bounds. That's one they're going to regret trailing late.
They knock him down at the 21. It's a pickup of 5 yards on the play and enough for a 1st down. And the Dogs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. On the run, it's Frazier. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Right down the boulevard. It's good. They have taken the lead in the final seconds, guys, and the celebration has erupted on the sideline.
It is a nerve-wracking feeling as a football player when the game comes down to your kicker. And he has to come through, and Palmer, he comes through with flying colors.
And you know in college football, no field goal is automatic, but there's no